Hi, Enyinna.
Hi.
You're welcome to Net TV.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
Fine. So let me take you back. How was the journey into Nollywood like?
How was the journey into Nollywood?
Yeah.
It was a very natural, organic process. No, what's the word? It was coincidental for me.
Oh, how?
I didn't set out to act when the first time I was on a film set. I went to visit a director that I become friends with, and he just kind of like threw me into a particular scene because he needed an extra person to fill the frame. I like to say.
Days of humble beginnings.
Well, yeah, it was just a beginning that I didn't set out intentionally to do, but I was in school then doing I had started doing a bit of modeling as just the side thing, doing fashion shows. When I met him, and he invited me to come see him work on a film set, like I did invite him to come watch my fashion show I organized, and yeah, he threw me in front of a camera in a particular scene he thought needed an extra person, and I got bitten by the bug from then.
There was a time News of Africa named you hottest Nollywood of the year. Nollywood actor, sorry, of the year. How does that feel?
It's validation, I guess.
Okay.
It's a good thing. I mean, yeah, it's validation in its own way. We are in a vain industry, so a little bit of vanity validation is allowed and welcome always. Yeah, it comes with it. It comes with the turf.
Speaking of wedding party, which everybody took note of you. We couldn't,
Are you everybody?
I'm speaking for everybody now.
Oh, okay.
I'm speaking for everybody on social media.
Okay.
Couldn't ignore the fact that you were Banky W's hot brother. How was it? What was the experience like acting alongside Banky W?
Oh, it was amazing. It was exciting for me. Of course, the first thing I said to Banky when I met him was like, it's such an honor working with you, and it happened to be on my own side of things because, of course, he's known more for his music. But it felt the same way to across board for other cast members. It was like an ensemble cast and not just within film confines. It was entertainment wide, I would say. So people have always held high up and always had healthy respect for their art and talent. Were all put together to be in that film. Ali Baba, Shola Shabowale, Adeswa, Samkele, Beverly, Ikechukwu. These are people I've always followed prior to the time, their work. So it was awesome to be in that space, and the synergy was amazing. You'd think egos would have been hard to manage and control, but no, we all worked like a family. I like to say labor of love. I think that's the only reason why it was that successful. That's the main reason, because everyone's heart was in it.
Okay, I know you see this as a spoiler or anything, but we all are anticipating Wedding Party 2.
That's very good. Keep anticipating.
Yes, so can you tell us a bit about it?
Well, one very important thing I can tell you is that we did most of it in Dubai, because Dubai tourism was very supportive. They are the frontline sponsors for the second part, and the spectacle you should expect from this too is going to be mind-blowing. It's the phrase I use all the time is part one on steroids, on multiple steroids actually. The energy, the add-on cast, to the list. So now we have Patience Ozokwo, we have Chiwetel Agu.
Is she your mom in the film?
Are you gonna wait till December? Are you gonna wait till December?
No, we can't wait.
Oh, well, then you got to find out. Let's keep guessing what it is or who she is in the film. So it's amazing, and we had all access in a very unbelievable way in Dubai. Dubai is a UAE, you know how it goes there. But we had everything we wanted. Everything we wanted, we had. So that's every filmmaker's dream, to have access to achieve what they set out to achieve at any point in time, yeah.
Okay. We also hear that you're filming with Akon, or you already have filmed with him. So can you expatiate on that?
Yes, The American King. It's still in progress. It's been quite a while we've been on, but I mean, it takes time to produce anything very good, and of course, with the busy schedule with the cast involved, American King is something that comes close to a coming to America kind of story. You know, it kind of like positions or places us in the Africa we wish we were and had. You know, it's like a futuristic Africa where everyone is back in our zone, in all of our grandeur, our, you know, everything, no matter your accent, whatever it is you come with, just be in that zone, you know. So, and yeah, it's got some comedy. It's also something, it's a film that is also going to be running concurrently with Akon's next album release.
How did you get on that?
Possibly the same title.
How did you get on the film?
Well, I was called to try for it, and I got it. It's a team I've worked with before from Black November. So, yeah, so we had already established a relationship from Black November, you know, and this now, and yeah, it's amazing. It's quite exciting. I can't wait for that to come out. It's something that's gonna touch every black person around the world, you know, with the whole Black Lives Matter now and everything going on. It's time for us to really look inward and develop and grow our own, you know, and take pride in our own, basically. So yeah, it's something I can't wait to see what we made.
Okay, all right. Let's leave the other serious questions and let's go to you. What was growing up like for you?
Growing up for me was interesting. It was quite. I didn't have one of those very stiff parents that would not let you express yourself. I had the things I needed, not everything I wanted, I'd say. But when I think about my growing up days, I'm not one of those that are quick to remember any suffering of any sort or anything I would like to change. I didn't.
You grew up with a silver spoon?
No. Well, I didn't grow up with. I wouldn't use the word silver. I'm trying to be safe with how I describe it. You know, I had things that I needed, not wanted per se, but I can't say I lacked. My parents always let me express myself. When I first started showing interest in entertainment while I was in the university studying economics, I wasn't met with any kind of resistance that you would expect of an average Nigerian parent. You know, going from economics to acting. What's that? I didn't even have any background in acting in the first place. Not like I was doing any drama school or church program or anything. In fact, contrary to that, my very first attempt at I think age 5 or so was really terrible. So that had killed my spirit concerning public performances. But eventually, I found my way back through the experience I told you of earlier.
Okay. So can you tell us one thing nobody knows about you?
It's tricky. So why would I want to tell you what nobody knows about me and tell the world?
For the sake of your fans.
For the sake of my
It's
fans.
not like we're telling you a secret that will pull you down. Thing nobody knows about you.
I'm a pretty open book, so I'd like to think I must have put out whatever it is I have to say before. I love to cook.
Oh, wow.
Well, I love to cook local food, local Nigerian food mostly. I cook anything, but
What's your best Nigerian food? What's your favorite Nigerian food?
I don't have a favorite, but I have things that I consider a group of guilty pleasures for me, like swallow, rice, you know.
Are you serious? So how do you keep in shape? Because fit farmers say stay away from rice.
That's true. And also another thing you don't know about me is that sometimes I crave any of these things at 1 a.m. and I go into the kitchen and I prepare them.
Okay.
Yes, I mean it's not meant to be right, which I'm beginning to control now. The timing. I'm beginning to control my timing for night feeding, but it's what it is. I put in the work at the gym or on the tennis court, or I try to like count my calories and do the much I can. Yeah, pretty much. I cook.
Okay, what's your ideal kind of woman?
My
But
ideal.
I say that, are you in a relationship? For people that wish to apply.
Oh, I'm in a relationship with Jesus. My ideal kind of woman loves, she must be God-fearing, naturally. That's my upbringing. My ideal kind of woman must be, I don't have the regular scripted standards. I think connection is most important, I think. There's a kind of connection that can only be explained by two people involved. I think we need to be on the same frequency. We should be able to have conversations. We should be able to be friends. We should speak the same language in areas that matter the most.
Okay. A fan here is saying, I don't know what exactly it is, but she said, I noticed when Vanilla Essence wanted to talk to you in the movie Wedding Party and you were fans in why? Is there anything like that?
Who's Vanilla Essence? I don't know Vanilla Essence. I don't know that. Oh, maybe it's the white girl.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh.
What was her name in the movie?
Deirdre. Maybe that was just a term the person used to describe the white girl, Vanilla Essence. It's interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
It was the kind of
Well, why I was forming for her is because the scriptwriter wrote for me to form for her. The director said, form for her. That's why I was forming for her. Well, wait for part 2 and I guess you get your answer from that.
Okay. You once acted DKD.
Yes, Hell or High Water.
Yes, in that movie. So I'm wondering, why did you have to, or not, let me not say why did you take the role because it was scripted, but how was it like going into that character?
I didn't. I usually don't take. If I don't connect with a character on reading the script the first time or the second time, there's no point because I kind of like understand the angle from that point and develop everything else around it. So the first thing that hit me when I received the script was, oh, okay, gay guy. But what is the direction? Are they just trying to show guys having sex? No. Or is it a human angle conversation? So when I read it, I realized what it was. It was more about showing the human side to a person of a certain sexuality, and it struck a chord with me because a lot of times we are always more about the background conversations. We pass laws, 14 years, and no one is bringing these conversations to the foreground to see the human angle to them, to see these people. Is it a religious, spiritual problem? Is it from your anatomy? That's what I'm saying. There's so many angles. People would argue that it's a spiritual thing. It's not normal. Some people will say, oh, people are not born that way. It's a choice you make growing up. People will say, oh, no, it's about your biological wiring. So there's so many things being said, but then there's a law passed. And no one is really saying, oh, we have figured. All we are saying is, this is Africa. We don't do this. But the people still live amongst us, and they're human beings with souls, with talent, with value, with everything, that have their own rights as humans, but we condemn them for what we think is wrong. So that conversation, I thought it was important to put a face to it. And as an actor, that's your work. You have to embody different personalities and raise conversations and push conversations and see how best we can shape and shift and reshape perception over time. So basically, I was just doing my job as an actor, and I felt like it was a conversation that people needed to really have as against the whole mob justice and all sorts that is going down in the country at the time.
Fantastic answer. Okay, so I know that you get to hear a whole lot about your voice. I know that you get to hear a whole lot of compliments about your voice. People tell you that. How often do girls drool over your voice?
Well, I guess we're live. Girls, do you drool over my voice? How often do you drool over my voice? I'm not sure. Yeah, well, once in a while, yeah. I don't know. How often? I guess.
Countless times.
I don't know. It's not something I've really thought about. Well, I get the compliments every now and then.
Okay, one of your fans is asking, if you were not an actor, what else would you be?
I would have been a very dogged businessman. I'm not one to sit down for hours just doing the same thing every day. I love dimensions to everything I do. I am randomly passionate, and so I would have been a serial entrepreneur of some sort, Yeah, I would have wanted to be involved in innovating, in pushing something new. Okay. There will always have been a lot going on with me, but 9 to 5 wouldn't have been. Yeah.
What's your fashion fetish?
Fashion fetish between accessorizing and.
What kind of accessories?
See, that's the thing. I can't answer that question because I pick regular accessories and I use them in a way that you don't know where it came from, because I would redo one or two things and make it mine.
But there has to be one thing you can't do without.
Oh, my wristwatch. But it's weird because I can't stand wearing a wristwatch in my house, but I can't do without one outside my house. That's my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, we talk about the competition between the old and new Nollywood. Do you see that competition?
No. I just see an evolving industry, like every other industry evolves with time. Everything and life evolves with time. I don't see that divide, which is really something that's causing a lot of rancor in the industry. Conversations. There's a way it's. No, I don't see that. I just see an evolution going on. That's all.
But while growing up, who was your favorite Nollywood actor? That you said, "Wow, I want to be like this."
Growing up, you see, because I wasn't really looking at being an actor, but one person that always comes to mind that actually influenced a part of my name, when I was doing my. This is a funny story, but when I was doing Holy Communion classes and confirmation, it was I think the Friday to the Sunday for that they come up and to ask us. I was about 7, I think, thereabout, or 8-ish, and he came to ask what name you guys have to choose a name from the list that we're going to give you. These are all names of saints and random, from the Bible, and you have to choose one. And I'm like, I already know mine. Andrew, because I can shorten it to Andy. And Andy is the guy from Living in Bondage, Kenneth Okonkwo. I'm like, yeah, that guy. He was the hero all the time, yeah?
Yes.
So it was between Andy and Paul, but then Andy was a good guy and Paul was a bad guy. I'm like, no, I'm going to go with Andy. That was like 7 or 8, so I'll go with Kenneth Okonkwo.
Okay. So I'll need you to act like Big Brother.
Oh, Big Brother is just a voice.
Yeah. It's just a voice.
Okay.
It's on.
Is he on? Yeah, but I want to hold it like Big Brother. I would think you would. This is Big Brother. Say, please come in front of the camera. I couldn't wait to use that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one, act like an Igbo trader.
Igbo trader.
In what businessman?
In what market?
They're expecting his.
In what market? Because they have the one in Onisha and the one in Main Market and the one in Alaba, and we have the one in Aba. Aba.
Yes.
Now we tell them 25 pairs of shoes there. Can I send there now to Europe? Europe is ready for us. Let's take it there.
Oh, nice. Okay, so let's quickly go to those questions that I gave you.
All right, so I pull them out from here.
Read out and answer.
When was the last time you went to a strip club? You're wicked. Okay, the last time would have been 3 months ago. It was my boy's bachelor's eve, and he was cornered in a strip club by his friends, and I was invited over, and I didn't even know the building housed the strip club the whole time. I was kind of slow, so that opened my eyes to what was just around the corner from me. Yeah, so 3 months ago.
Okay, so what was the experience like in the strip club?
It was a bachelor's eve, so we're just busy trying to harass him and get him a final lap dance and just the normal thing the boys do just to get silly. Yes. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Can you date a call girl? No.
Why? Is that not being judgmental?
Is he your judgmental? Is he your judgmental? I cannot date a call girl. It's simple. Yeah, I can because for so many reasons. I just can't date a call girl. But these days they don't come as call girls. Sometimes you can be dating a girl you don't even know what others are calling her. She's being called everywhere else but you. But in the real sense of call girl, no, I can't. No judgment. It's just I can't deal. Yeah. Rita Dominic or Genevieve? Why do you guys keep doing this? Well, I'll make it easy for myself and not think about it too much. I'll go Rita Dominic because she's a sweetheart and a friend. So it only comes naturally. I'm more comfortable there. Ever had a sugar mommy? Nope. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating someone older. Just so we're clear. But sugar mommy, no. My personality, it doesn't work for my personality. I'm a bit too of a. I can't be a toy boy. I can date an older person, but I can't be a toy boy.
Very, very, not an older person, like somebody in your age range. A very, very old woman, like a 45 or 55 year old.
No, let's just keep it within 10 years older, 5 years older. Just what do you mean? Describe like.
Have they ever hit on you before? Like try to date you or something?
I had an experience once. Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
No, it's just sent at a function and someone said, "Hey, my big auntie just wants to get your number." Yeah. Well, I mean, I did because I don't like to jump into conclusions. It doesn't always mean it's what it is, and of course we are people. You never know. Eventually, we did business together. You know, so there's always value sometimes.
I was going to ask you how you came out of it.
Oh no! I did pass my number and we did have a conversation, but I didn't let the conversation go that way, you know. So, but we became friends and found reasons to have mutual respect. There's always that angle to things, you know. It doesn't always have to end the way it's suggested to have started, you know. So, became quite a valuable contact in the end. So, but we didn't do the do. If that's what you want to know.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Is that all? I don't think so.
Would you go naked for $500 million? I will go naked for $500 million. But not like I'll go naked for every amount of money. But I mean, truth be told, I know what you're hiding behind your clothes. I'm sure you know mine. For guys, it's a bit tricky because we come in different sizes and different... But I think $500 million, not because not because money will make me do anything, no. But I don't think there's anything I should be worried about with $500 million in my account and me showing my body. I spend time at the gym. It's okay. That was for you. I'm glad it got you. Yeah, but I don't think it won't be that serious. I mean, but not like I won't put my body out there randomly in the name of my profession. It has to mean something to me, and $500 million can change lives. I can change lives with $500 million. I can help lives.
If you won $500 million right now in a lottery, what would you do? What would be the first thing? Don't tell me you run out of Nigeria. What would be the first thing you do?
Why would that? Nigeria is fun when you're comfortable. So I won't run anywhere. What would I do? I think I'll take out time away from the money because money has a very strong spirit. I'll keep the money in one corner first and just go somewhere else. I'll go somewhere away from the money for a while.
Don't be scared of what will happen to the money.
I'm sure it'll be safe. It's mine. If it's mine, it's mine. If it's cash, it's in my account. But that's what would you do is always the beginning of problem most of the time because you just go with the adrenaline flow and rush of all of that and you lose your way. So I'll stay away for a while and cool off. So yes, I'll leave Nigeria if that's what you want to know.
Okay, so what's the dirtiest message in your DM?
I have recently learned to stay away from DMs, just so I say.
Why?
Even though every now and then
the
pressure. No, I mean every now and then, there are times you stumble upon messages, but you can't keep up. It's not that easy to respond to everyone that wants something or nothing or everything. I do respond to people every now and then, but I can't keep up all the time. So just so you're watching and you think I'm not responding to your DM, it's not personal. Sometimes I don't get them, or sometimes I don't see them. Those that I respond to, no. You know, but yeah, last year's thing would be, hey, my friend and I, we've been arguing on who likes you better. We're in this hotel right now. Do you want to meet us up?
That was a good job. Go get your girl.
Hi guys, Enyinna we're here, and you're watching The Net TV. Stay watching.